Hey everyone, this is Dirterafi, and I'm here with a little bit of a commentary. I was initially going to do a commentary on Dustin Miller, but he's since decided to stop doing his own videos until he's actually capable of improving his content, so good on him. We'll just have to put him on the back burner for now, and if he's not quite up to snuff, then we'll come back to him, but until then, we're going to focus on someone else. Now, let's talk about the Irate Gamer here for a second. The Irate Gamer is a video game reviewer that does not know what he's talking about. His content is subpar, his points are, well, vague, and more often than not, wrong. And he's just not that great of a reviewer. He's not really all that entertaining, he's not really all that funny, and 5-year-old brats absolutely love him. Now, I want to get something perfectly clear. If you couldn't tell by my initial reaction to the Irate Gamer, my initial explanation, I do not like him. I think he is a talentless hack that does not deserve to be on the internet making these sort of videos. He should be making something else, and he should be making it because he wants to, not to make money, and that's my biggest problem with him. Is that he started the channel for the sake of making money. Anyways, we're not actually talking about the Irate Gamer today. We're actually talking about a fan of his. A fan that made a negative commentary on him. So why don't we take a look and see how well this person has done in making this commentary.
Note: I won't bash Irate Gamer like I bashed Mario the Plumber, because I'm one of his fans. So I'm just pointing out things that he's wrong. So, and I even think that Irate Gamer is better than Angry Video Game Nerd. So let's get to the commentary, shall we?
Okay, I can understand not liking the Angry Video Game Nerd. Really, I do. But was it really necessary to bring that up in this particular commentary? What relevance does it have? Additionally, what the hell is going on in the background? All we hear is this smacking of something against something else. What? It's distracting and it's really loud. Kind of drones you out, actually. Well, that was a pointless opening. Okay. It's still going. Oh god. It's still going. Oh. Why is it still going? So after being treated to an intro that's over a minute long, we finally start the video after being prompted to subscribe to his channel. Now,
Let's see. Irate Gamer, aka Chris Boards, aka Christopher Michael Boards. The first review we're going to take off is the Tekken 6 review.
6.
okay, uh, well, uh, who the hell got caught off there? Boars or the random kid? I don't know.
Alright, sorry guys, but I found this game to be absolutely terrible, and I just couldn't get into this one. I'm sure there are some die-hard Tekken fans out there, but after playing this game, I'm not one of them. First off, the entire game is still dubbed in Japanese.
No, it's not. Are you sure you have played the full game?
I mean, come on, what the hell? They can't hire some voice actors to narrate this stuff in English? I call this lazy. I mean, how
Okay, pro tip there, kid. If you're going to use text in your commentary, keep it up long enough for the person to actually read it.
hard is it to have someone do some audio overdubs for you? Hell, even I could do it. Hey, you there! Go fetch me the morning paper! What? I didn't sign up to this army to grab your paper! Get your own damn paper! Soldier, that's insubordination! To the brig with you! Oh, this is the 5th time this week. And during the entire first half hour of playing this game, I only got to fight in 3 battles, and they lasted only a total of 2 minutes.
Hello, there's something that exists that's called arcade mode.
Which he addressed, so this is irrelevant.
Now, I do like a good opening sequence as much as the next guy, but holy hell guys, just get to the damn game already.
Nope, not giving you the gratification of that joke. Effectively, it's just him saying, hey, press the start button.
Once the battle begins, it gets even worse, since the controls are terrible in this game. Now the most shocking
Kid, remember when I said about the text? Keep it on long enough for people to actually read it? Regardless, was that joke really necessary? Is it really important that we beat that dead horse?
The thing about Tekken 6 is the back of the box, because it's here that they show all the praises that this game has gotten.
You see the problem. It's not big of a deal. I mean, I'm just saying.
Now, it's not polite to interrupt.
GameSpot dubbed it the best of E3 2009. GamePro stated, sleeker, smoother, and more satisfying 3D fighter than we've ever seen. Even Game Informer called this game near gaming perfection. Near gaming perfection? Am I missing something here? I mean, what the hell are all these guys smoking?
You mean the characters or the creator?
Gee, I wonder whatever could he have meant.
We can't be talking about the same game here, because this isn't gaming perfection. I'm really wondering who the hell got paid off here, because I
Gee, I would have never guessed.
want included in that
Actually, you were.
loop.
Do you plan on finishing that thought? I mean, I know I didn't exactly go into depth as to what I meant by he covered the whole arcade mode thing, but you just kind of said, you did, and left.
Hey, show me the money, and I'll say this is the best game ever made. Now, after doing my review on Tekken 6, I had a handful of people email me afterward, and they all said pretty much something on the lines of this. Chris, you goober, you didn't even show the arcade mode. That's what all the awards were for. You only showed us the story mode. What's up with that? Alright, well, let's just go ahead and check out that arcade mode, shall we? And since they buried this feature so damn deep into the first menu screen, shouldn't surprise anyone I missed it in the first place. Okay, so here's the arcade mode, and on the upside, there's a large roster of characters to choose from, and a lot of them are pretty cool looking. The controls I found were really smooth, and I'm sure any Tekken fan would feel right at home with this game. Did I just hit a pig?
Okay, pro tip, white text on a white background
Okay,
doesn't
flying around
work.
livestock is pretty cool. Now, when it comes to fighting games, I'm more of a Mortal Kombat fan. So to me, I really just don't see the appeal factor that this game has. So Tekken 6 sucks.
Okay, next review.
What? You're gonna completely disregard that despite the fact that he called a decent game crap? You're gonna completely disregard the fact that this game has like 80s across the board, 80s and 90s, and he just tosses it to the side and says that it's total shit for no other reason than the fact that it's not in English? Or that he's a Mortal Kombat guy?
Mario is perhaps one of the most recognized video game icons of all time.
Their introduction, what's that?
And that could be mainly because they packaged each Nintendo system with the game Super Mario Bros. It quickly became one of the most...
I can't believe I'm getting ready to defend the boys. What about the N64? He's clearly showing the NES when he's talking about the Nintendo console, which implies that the game that Mario really took off on the NES console because of the game Super Mario Bros. Being bundled with that particular console. The N64 in this case is irrelevant. He didn't even so much as imply the N64.
popular games on the NES.
What about the Wii, the Game Boy, the SNES, the everything?
Those are all irrelevant. Mario originated on the NES console, and that is where he got his jump start. That is where he became popular. This is the one time that Boris is actually correct, and you're nitpicking it with false information.
And the real shit shocker is that the villain of the previous game has now been replaced by a fat frog named War.
That is like complaining about Warrior being fat.
Yeah, except that wasn't even remotely what it's saying. It was saying that the boss, Bowser, was replaced with a character he was unfamiliar with.
This makes no sense whatsoever. Now when you start this game, you'll have the choice of picking between 4 different characters,
And can you name these characters?
all with their own special abilities. Mario is the regular fighter, Luigi is the high jumper, Princess Peach can hover in the air for extended periods of time, and Toadstool, well, he's pretty much worthless. Once you select your player, it's time to start the game. and you do so by falling from a door in the sky. Exactly how a door got up there in the first place is way beyond me, but once you land, you'll notice that the gameplay has been totally altered. First, they did away with the ability to smash your enemies. Instead, you'll have to pick them up and toss them at other enemies in order to kill them. Secondly, this game is only a one-player game. It's totally different from the original in which you could play 2 players.
What's wrong with that? I don't see anyone panicking because it's a fucking one-player game.
Mind if I play? Sorry, man. This is just a one-player game. Well, that sucks.
Need I remind you all that this is the kid that said this in the opening?
So, and I even think that Irate Gamer is better than Angry Video Game Nerd.
And after you collected that 5th cherry, you gotta wait for it. Ugh.
Oh, I see what you're doing, Eager McBeaver. You're slowing down the image to see how worse it is. Well, it doesn't work. Don't lie, I've played the game. So, and I even think that Irate Gamer is better than Angry Video Game Nerd.
Look at this shit. Could it move any slower? I can take a shit faster than this.
Yeah, it's called a joke. Poorly written one, but nevertheless. But that's really all I can say about Yatsumi432. The rest of the review, or commentary, the rest of the commentary isn't horrible, but it really just goes back to the fact that all the points that he's pointing out here are problems that plague the rest of Borz's videos. I can't believe that this guy actually thinks that this person is better than Angry Video Game Nerd. I think that Angry Video Game Nerd is kind of lost this touch as well, but jeez. Anyways, this is Dirterafi. We just commentated on a person who did not a horrible job, but not really a great one either. Commentating on the Boars. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll see you next time.